All right, here's a question from section 3.1 in our text, looking at complex numbers, and in this particular case, we're multiplying. So the question at the top probably says simplify. So I look at these and I see the square root of 49 and I'm dying to say 7, but there's a negative sign there that is a problem. Same thing with this one. So what I need to do is I need to, and because it's a square of a negative, it's a complex number. So what I need to do is rewrite that as a product of a couple things. So I'm going to rewrite 49 as the square root of -1 times 49. Then, according to our radical rules, I can separate. If I'm taking a product under a square root, I can change that to square root of -1 times the square root of 49. You see the difference, how I put in the square root around each one individually? If you're multiplying, that's a rule that you can do. Now, in our textbook, we said anywhere you see the square root of -1, you can make that into an I. They're the same thing. So this I'm going to make into an I, and the square root of 49 I'll make a 7. So really, this, the square root of -49, becomes I times 7, or typically we rewrite it the other way. Similarly, with this one, we'll do the same thing. Square root of -1 times square root of 9. Square root of -1 is an I. Square root of 9 is 3. So now really then I've got I times 7 times I times 3. Or I could say 7I times 3I. Now you can multiply these and you can treat the i's just as you would a variable. So 7 times 3 would be 21. I times I would be I squared. Another rule that we've mentioned in the book or in the other Scribblecast is that anywhere you see an I squared, you can make that into just a plain -1. No square roots, just a plain -1. Here I see an I squared, so I can change that from I squared to -1. Now I've got 21 times a -1, and 21 times -1 would be a -21. Okay, hopefully that helps you with that question in simplifying the product of two complex numbers.